We have 18.8 seconds left. Now, a little bit about this team. This team was actually the number 4 team in our state this year. They have a player that's about 6'10". He's committed to UW. And prior to them playing us, they were beating everybody by 15, 20 plus points. So we were in this game and had the opportunity to win this game. So 18.8 seconds left there on the free throw line. These guys are a little weary, a little tired. Let's see what we do here. Good. We got a free throw. My big man gets a rebound. Foul. All right. So he's not the best guy we wanted to foul, but it's opportunity, right? We train our kids in practice every day. This is stuff that you can't simulate this. You can only simulate it the best way you can, but you got to organically, like we've talked about throughout the PowerPoint, organically create this atmosphere, organically create this pressure. I don't think you can just say, hey, we're going to shoot free throws and your team is going to have to run. I think you got to find another way to organically create this type of pressure. And I think with some of the things that we've talked about with doing the scrimmages, 0-0, first team to score, 3 minutes or 2 minutes or 1 minute left on the clock, we're going to play it out. That organically creates that atmosphere because you don't know which way it's going to fall. Just like in a real game, sometimes you just don't know which way it's going to fall. So this creates an organic feel of that pressure moment of shooting these free throws. So as a coach, I try to make these guys think and feel that pressure day in and day out. That's just something that we try to do consistently. So when they have this opportunity to score, when they have this opportunity to play, this is why we're doing it here. So right here, boom, he has the ball for the second time. I'm bringing in some defensive guys, some defensive specialists. He makes his free throw, boom. So we got the sub. See, again, that stops the clock. That allows us to get our defense set up and defense organized. We could have definitely done a better job as a team communicating here, finding guys and not allowing certain guys. So this is where you want to know the personnel. You know the right personnel. You know the right personnel. You see what guys you don't want to catch. And right now we allowed the wrong guy to catch the ball. And that comes from a lack of communication, and that just going to take more reps. Some of those guys were younger guys, haven't been in this situation many of times, but it just comes with reps. All right, so on the free throw line, we're down by 1. Good. He misses it. 12.4 seconds left. So if this is me, I'm subbing in the guys I need to. Now, when I do offensive subs, I sub on the first time after the first whistle, so I can get my offensive guys in quickly. I don't wait until the second to stop transition. I'm trying to get into transition. Okay, boom. He called a timeout, 12.4 seconds left. So that's a great opportunity. Makes us pull the ball up the floor. So in this situation, in the game situation, I just don't see a team completely just allowing you to just bring up the ball up the floor. So I like to stack my guys. Just a rule of thumb, man, you got to take away the space to get space. That's what I always tell our guys, take away the space to get space. The more space you have, the more the defense can react. The less space you have, the less defense can react. So, this guy's the point. He goes the direction. The guy in front goes the opposite direction, forcing a tough switch or creating a seal opportunity to get the ball up the floor. So so in this situation here, right, I wanted him to come to the left. He was strong going to the right, but there's a reason why I wanted to go to the left because I think it was going to allow him to open up the floor a little bit more of what we were trying to do. So high pick and roll. I wanted to get this 6'10" kid out of the basket. I wanted him to get away from the floor. So that's why I call this high pick and roll and refuse before use. And we gave him that opportunity to refuse before use, but he could have used it, right? And we had shooters in here. We would have had the roll. He could have been attacking to his right to make a play. But, again, when you refuse it before you use it, you actually gain more numbers. But we wanted to pull him out of the basket, and I think we did a good job of this. Let's see what happens. Got there and just made a play. We just made a play, right? Just made a play. Here's a couple of things, a little subtle thing, right? I didn't call a timeout here, 1.2 left with a game opportunity. I think we still get up, but I think you want to do a soft press. What number 4 does is risky. Don't even, I wouldn't even, and this is something we talked about in practice and we talked about in film the next day as we watched this, is you don't even want to run past him with your hands up like that. You may get there and make the pass difficult, but on this shot, because we've gotten the chances where we shot 3 free throws on this shot, the ref can call foul. You get your hands out, but you don't even run to attack his hands or his wrist. He's got to do a better job at that.